music. This is my personal person, Ada. This is The Word is Working. I love her. She's amazing. Good evening, people. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. We are discussing my favorite topic, Bitcoin. I love it. Bitcoin turns me on. I love Bitcoin. I love the possibilities that you have with Bitcoin. Hello everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you're watching from, you're welcome, guys. We're gonna have fun talking Bitcoin. The limitations are broken. The limitations are broken, eh? Because of Bitcoin. Yes. I love it. Right, people, good to have you on board, and we are discussing Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. I love it. I love it. And once you have an understanding of what Bitcoin is and how to use it, how to store it, how to invest in it and make money from it, you're going to be shouting like I'm shouting right now. Okay, so let's do this. Hello everybody, you are welcome. Now, let's get into it. What is Bitcoin? So today I'm laying down the foundation, and then throughout the week I'll be talking about how to invest in Bitcoin and expanding a bit more about the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. Okay, so today we are laying the foundation. I'm talking to those who don't understand where to get Bitcoin or how to get Bitcoin or where to store their Bitcoin. So these are the people I'm talking to now, so that we can be on the same page when we get into investing in Bitcoin. So for today, we want to know what is Bitcoin, how you can get Bitcoin, and how you store the Bitcoin. Okay, hi guys, everybody who's joining us, hello, you are welcome to the Bitcoin revolution. Okay, so what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. I'm sure everybody has heard about the Bitcoin because it's making the whole world go round. Okay, so Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. It's just like any other currency. It's like the US dollar, pounds, rands, naira. Okay, so the only difference is it's a cryptocurrency. That means it's a virtual currency that is created through mathematics. Okay, so somebody can say, well, then if it's a virtual currency, then it's not money at all. No, that's not true, because even your own local currency is 90% virtual and only 10% real. Did you know that? Your currency that you use every day to buy this and buy that is 90% virtual and 10% real. Okay? So when we are discussing Bitcoin as a virtual currency, don't automatically think, well, that means it's not money. It's money, because the money you're using right now is 90% virtual. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. So Bitcoin, what I love about Bitcoin is only 21 million Bitcoins can be created in the whole lifetime. Only 21 million Bitcoin can be created. What does this mean? This means that Bitcoin can never lose its value because of inflation. Okay? Just like your government sometimes prints more bills to cater for the demand. Now what this does is when the government creates more bills to cater for the demand, it produces inflation and your currency is devalued. Okay? That can never happen with Bitcoin. It can never lose its value because only 21 million can be created. Okay, so we can't just start creating another 100 million because there's a high demand. No. So what does that mean? That means that the currency of Bitcoin is regulated by supply and demand. Simple. Simple. So when you see the price of Bitcoin going up, it's because the demand for it has gone up. When you see the price of Bitcoin going down, it means the demand for Bitcoin has gone down. So it's got nothing to do with the supply of Bitcoin. Okay, are we on the same page? So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Only 21 million can be created. It can never be devalued. It is regulated through supply and demand. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to discuss is, where do you keep the Bitcoin? Okay, so Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. So now we want to know, how do we get our hands on this cryptocurrency, this virtual currency? Right, so you first have to create what is called a Bitcoin wallet. A Bitcoin wallet is the equivalent of your bank account. So the same way you walk into a bank and you open up a bank account is the same way you go online and you open a Bitcoin wallet, because in that wallet is where you're going to keep all your Bitcoin. Now, there's two types of wallets. Now, I know many people who have actually bought Bitcoin don't know this, but there's two types of wallets. There's the first wallet where the company stores your password and the company stores your private keys. Now your private keys are essentially your Bitcoin. So whoever has control over your private keys has control over your Bitcoin. Whoever owns your private keys owns your Bitcoin. So most Bitcoin exchanges actually control your private keys. They keep your private keys for you. Okay? Now the danger in that is that if somebody hacks into a Bitcoin exchange company, you will lose all your Bitcoin in an instant. Have you ever heard the story about where hackers hacked into this Bitcoin exchange company and they wiped out the whole system? Why? Because that company had control over the private keys of its members, and it also had control over the passwords. Okay, so what is a Bitcoin exchange company? Bitcoin exchange company, I'll just give an example based on the popular one, is like Coinbase, it's like Luno, okay, where you buy your Bitcoin from and sell your Bitcoin to. That is what you call a Bitcoin exchange company. So it is not safe to store your Bitcoin for a long time in a Bitcoin exchange company, because if they get hacked, the hackers have got access to your private keys and they've got access to your passwords. So all the Bitcoin in that company will go. Okay, so that's the first kind of wallet. That is a Bitcoin exchange wallet. Okay, the second kind of wallet is the wallet where you have control over your private keys. In other words, you own your own Bitcoin and you have control over your password. Now, that wallet, the company does not store your password and it gives you access to your own private keys. So it can never be hacked. no matter what, if a hacker hacks into that company's server, they will never have access to your Bitcoin because you have the password and you have the private keys. Okay? Daphne says mine are on Coinbase. Coinbase is a Bitcoin exchange company, but apparently they are pretty secure. I've heard that Coinbase is as good as it gets when it comes to security amongst the Bitcoin exchange companies. So I'm not 100% sure, but I did do my research and I found out that Coinbase are quite secure. Okay, so that is in terms of Bitcoin exchange wallets. Okay, so I just want to, if you have never bought a Bitcoin before or bought Bitcoins before, or if you have never created a wallet, I just want to advise you, the Bitcoin wallet that I use is blockchain.info. Now blockchain.info is the oldest Bitcoin wallet in the world. It's very reliable. It's known by everybody. Blockchain.info is very popular. Okay, it also keeps all the Bitcoin statistics. It keeps all the Bitcoin transactions. It publicizes everything. Okay, so it's a very good site to start with if you're starting Bitcoin. Okay, so you want to create your wallet with a company like blockchain.info. They don't keep your password. They don't keep your private keys. That means you own your own Bitcoin and nobody can hack them and take your Bitcoin. Okay, but now with blockchain.info, you need to secure your wallet because you are in control. Because if you lose your password, you're finished. Because you can't do a password reset with them because they don't store your password. Okay, so when you create your account with blockchain.info, you go to blockchain.info, you click create new wallet, create your account, secure your wallet, please. Write down your passwords, please. Okay, go to settings, go to security, choose your 12-phrase recovery password. The 12-phrase recovery password is very important because if you lose your main password to log in, you can send blockchain.info the 12-phrase recovery password and they will release your Bitcoin in a new wallet for you. Okay, so it's important, always secure your blockchain.info account by writing down your 12-phrase password. I can't emphasize it enough. Store your 12-phrase password somewhere very safe. That way, if you lose your password or if the site blockchain.info goes down or crashes, you can still have access to your Bitcoin because your Bitcoin will be linked to that 12-phrase password. Are we together? Okay? So choose your password on blockchain.info, choose your second password, but don't lose those passwords. Write them down, don't even put them on your laptop if you're going to be storing a lot of Bitcoin there. Okay? Put them on a piece of paper, put them in a safe, put them somewhere where you know you can retrieve them at any moment, at any time. Are we together? Okay. Now when you create your wallet on blockchain.info, so I'm talking to all those who don't have a wallet yet. When you create your account on blockchain.info, click request or receive. When you click request or receive, you will be given your Bitcoin address. Okay, so store that Bitcoin address somewhere safe because that's what you're going to be using to receive Bitcoin. So your Bitcoin address is the equivalent of your bank account number. So if you meet somebody and they want to send you Bitcoin, you give them your Bitcoin address. When you give them your Bitcoin address, they will now send you your Bitcoin to that address and you will receive it in your wallet. Are we together? So, first things first, create your wallet, take down your Bitcoin address. Now, one thing I want you to remember is, any wallet that you create, they are always going to give you a new Bitcoin address, okay? But don't worry about your Bitcoin address changing every day. I've been using the same Bitcoin address for 3 years, okay? So in my account, in my Bitcoin wallet, my Bitcoin addresses are always changing. But I've been using one address, one Bitcoin address for 3 years. And I receive my Bitcoin straight into my wallet. So if you see your Bitcoin address changing inside your wallet on a regular basis, don't start panicking and thinking, oh my God, I gave so-and-so my Bitcoin address and now it's changed. So am I going to receive my Bitcoin? Yes, you are going to receive your Bitcoin. The reason why your wallet changes your Bitcoin address on a regular basis is so that it's for security reasons, okay? So you can use the same Bitcoin address for years. You will receive it into your wallet. Okay, guys? Now that you've created your wallet where you're going to be storing your Bitcoin, now it's time for you to create an account with the Bitcoin exchange. Just like you saw Daphne say that she keeps her Bitcoins in Coinbase. Coinbase is a Bitcoin exchange that is in America. Okay, they are also in Canada, and I think, let me just check where else they are. Yeah, they're in Europe, Canada, and America. That's Coinbase. Okay, so if you're in any of these countries, you can create your account with Coinbase. They are pretty safe and secure, I heard. Okay, so you can create your account straight with Coinbase, and what you do is they will need to verify you. Any exchange that you create your account with will need to verify you, so you will need to send them your ID for verification purposes. And then once they verify you, you can now start buying Bitcoin from them or selling Bitcoin to them. Okay, so in America, in Europe, and in Canada, we've got Coinbase. Now, if you come to Africa, we've got Luno. I know Luno is active in South Africa, and it's active in Nigeria, and in Singapore, and I think in Indonesia, I'm not sure. Okay, they are pretty secure as well. So if you're based in South Africa or in Nigeria, you can open an account with Luno and buy your Bitcoin from Luno. Okay, if you are in Zimbabwe, I know they are using, it used to be called Bitfinance before, but they changed to Golix. Okay, so it's golix.com. So if you're in Zimbabwe, you can go to golix.com, golix.com. Okay, so you can buy your Bitcoin if you're in Zimbabwe from golix.com. Now, any other country, because I know I'm talking to people from several different countries, any other country, guys, Google is your friend. Okay, Google is your friend. You'll be able to find out the Bitcoin exchange companies that are available in your country. Okay, once you get that, please, if you are confused about the Bitcoin exchange to use in your country, please send me an inbox. I will help you. I'll help you identify the right one. Okay, so that you don't make a mistake and then, you know, go give your money somewhere where you're not supposed to. Okay, so there are ways of verifying the authenticity of any company in your country. Okay, I know in Nigeria there's plenty of Bitcoin exchanges. There's NairaX.com, there's NairaForDollar.com. Personally, I use a company called Remitano to buy my Bitcoin from, because Remitano is actually global. Remitano is global, they're excellent. Your transaction is completed in 30 minutes, okay? It's a person-to-person platform. So I use Remitano to buy my Bitcoin and to sell my Bitcoin. So you can check in your country if Remitano is available, and you can start using them to buy your Bitcoin or sell your Bitcoin. Okay, Remitano, the reason why I love them is that, number one, they don't store your password. When you create your account with Remitano, every time you want to log into Remitano, they'll send you a link in your email, and that's where you will log in from that link. Okay, so they're very safe. And if I'm selling my Bitcoin on Remitano, I have to send my Bitcoin to the Remitano wallet. And then once I receive the money from the buyer, I will now tell Remitano I've received the money. I just click a button, I have received my money, and then they will now take the Bitcoin I put in their wallet and they will transfer it to the buyer. So it's very safe, it's very secure, you will not lose any money. It's person to person, but it's regulated by Remitano themselves. They are all over the world. Okay, so you can check your country. And the other reason why I love Remitano is it's 30 minutes. The buyer has got 30 minutes to make that transfer. So your deals are done within 30 minutes. But with exchanges like Coinbase and Luno, sometimes it can take 24 hours to 48 hours before they process your transaction. Okay, so if you've got Remitano in your country, by all means use it. Okay, it must have users on it before you can start using it, because it's person to person. But it's highly regulated by Remitano, so it's very safe. So Remitano is REMITANO. Okay. So once you create your account with your Bitcoin exchange, like Coinbase or Luno, fill out your bank account details, because they'll ask you for your bank account details. And then when you want to buy Bitcoin from them, click buy on your menu, okay? And then paste your Bitcoin address when they ask you for it. So when you put your Bitcoin address where they ask you for it, when you click buy, then you process your order. You put how much you want to buy for. So for example, if you want to buy Bitcoin for $20 or for 20 rands, you put in 20 rands. So there'll be two boxes, one for Bitcoin amount and one for your local currency amount. I always put the local currency amount because it's easier, okay? Because Bitcoin is broken down into 0.01 or 0.02, so it's not easy to say the exact amount when it comes to Bitcoin. So you can just put the amount you want, $20 or 20 rands, and then it will automatically change it to Bitcoin amount for you. When you put the amount you want to buy for, you process your order, and then your Bitcoin exchange company will send you a bank account where you will transfer money to. So you will now transfer money into their bank account and then email them your proof of payment. Once they verify that you have made the transfer, they will now send Bitcoin to your Bitcoin address and you will receive it in your wallet. Okay, so if your wallet is blockchain.info, you will log into blockchain.info and you will see your $20 worth of Bitcoin in your blockchain.info wallet. If you choose to store your Bitcoin with your exchange company, for example Coinbase or Luno, then you now, what is that for saying? Coinbase can take up to a week. Wow. Coinbase can take up to a week to transfer into my bank account using my bank transfer details. But I found out that it's almost instant if I use my bank card. Transfer is done pretty quickly. Oh, cool, that's very valuable information. Maybe up to 24 hours. So did you hear that, guys? If you're based in America, in Europe, or in Canada, if you use your bank card to buy your Bitcoin through Coinbase, the transaction is much faster than if you do a bank transfer. If you do a bank transfer, she said it will take up to a week. But if you use your bank card to make the payment, it will take only 24 hours. Okay, so thank you, Daphros, for that tip. Okay, So once you process the order, you send your proof of payment, they will now release your Bitcoin. If your wallet is Coinbase, you check your Coinbase wallet to see that they've sent the Bitcoin there. If your wallet is Luno, you check your Luno account to see that they've sent Bitcoin there. If your wallet is blockchain.info, you check your wallet to see that they've sent the Bitcoin there. Now, when you receive your Bitcoin into your wallet, please do not send that Bitcoin to anybody else until it has at least one confirmation. This is very important. Until it has at least one confirmation. In other words, until the transfer, the Bitcoin that you have received has been confirmed by the blockchain. That's the ledger, that's the miners, the people who are mining the Bitcoin for us, who keep the system going. Until they confirm that transaction, because that is their duty. So the confirmations can go up to 10, 20, but once you receive at least one confirmation, you can now send Bitcoin to somebody else. Okay, this is very important because sometimes if you send Bitcoin before it is confirmed or while it's still written pending, it may cause a problem in the system and the Bitcoin might be reversed. So wait until you have at least one confirmation before you do another Bitcoin transfer. Okay, so that's how you create your wallet and that's how you buy your Bitcoin. It's very easy, guys. It's very easy. If you can create your Facebook account, you can create a Bitcoin account. I promise you, it's very easy. The only thing you need to remember is secure your wallet. Make sure your passwords are secure. Make sure you put a second password if it's necessary, a 12-phrase password if it's necessary. Make sure you put the two-step authentication. Okay? The two-step verification, that is, when you're logging in, they'll send you a text message, or you can use Google Authenticator. Okay, just to keep your Bitcoin safe. Okay, so now you have your Bitcoin in your wallet. You can now decide whether you want to hold that Bitcoin and wait for it to for the price to go up, or whether you want to invest that Bitcoin and make a passive income. Okay, now that topic is quite a deep topic, so I'll be discussing that tomorrow. So today I just wanted to lay down the foundation and talk about how to create a Bitcoin wallet and talk about where you can buy Bitcoin and how you can buy Bitcoin. Remember, Google is your friend. Google whichever country you're in right now to find out Bitcoin exchanges in your country and make sure they are verified. Okay, you can just go on Google and click review and people will be talking about them. Okay, and you choose the best one. Okay, so please, if you've never created a wallet before, please create one today. Okay, it's free. It's free. Go to blockchain.info, create a wallet. They don't need any verification because remember, they don't store your password, they don't store your private keys. So when you create an account with blockchain.info, it's free, and then you can just play around with things. Just go into your wallet and see how it is. Familiarize yourself with the wallet. Okay, so you can contact me as well. Okay, you can inbox me if you've got questions. But tomorrow I'm talking about how to trade Bitcoin, how to invest in Bitcoin, how to make passive income from Bitcoin. So I'm going to discuss all those things tomorrow, but for today, go and create your Bitcoin wallet. Choose a Bitcoin exchange company to create your wallet from, or create it on blockchain.info. Okay, you can also go to my blog. It's bitcoin.roseandmorris.com. Okay, so everything that I've spoken about here, I've explained it step by step on that blog. Okay, how to buy your Bitcoin, how to create your wallet. I've given you step-by-step guidelines on how to do that. and what is the best wallet that you can create, the safest wallet that you can create. Okay, so remember, bitcoin.roseandmorris.com. Thank you, Morris. There it is. And then tomorrow we'll talk more. Hi, Denisa. How are you? We're just talking Bitcoin here. Hello, Abdullah. How are you guys? Good to have you here. Hi, Saruko. Sharp. Ruru Jean. How are you, my dear? Hi, Mandla. Okay, Mandla is asking, what is blockchain? Blockchain is basically, if we're talking blockchain in general, blockchain is like a ledger. It's a public ledger where every Bitcoin transaction is recorded. Okay, so every Bitcoin transaction that is done is recorded on the public blockchain in real time. So somebody is sending Bitcoin right now, this second, you will be able to find it on the blockchain. Now, blockchain.info is the oldest Bitcoin wallet. It also has information on the transactions that are taking place on the blockchain currently as we speak. So if you go to blockchain.info, you can click on the charts. You will see Bitcoin transactions going on in real time. So that's why, you can't try and cheat the system, because everything is recorded and everything is made public. So that is what blockchain is. But now, blockchain.info, you can also create a Bitcoin wallet on blockchain.info. Okay, so I hope I've answered your question, Mandla. So blockchain is a public ledger where every transaction is recorded. Every Bitcoin transaction is recorded there. You can go and have a look on blockchain.info, and you can also create your wallet there. And then Miley said, hi, I'm late. Okay, Miley, you can watch the training once I upload the video on Facebook, so you can always watch it. And you can also go to the blog, which Morris has put there for more information. Okay, guys, anyone else with any questions about Bitcoin, how to create your wallet, where to buy your wallet? Zimbabwe Culture says the struggle for economic freedom continues. Victory is certainly guaranteed. Yes, if you understand Bitcoin, I promise you guys, you will make passive income. I promise you, it's so easy, it's so simple. But it's important that you join a legitimate platform, which is what we'll be discussing tomorrow, so that you're not scammed of your Bitcoin. So I will show you which platform, how to verify a platform. Okay, let me see if anybody else has got any other questions. Morris says, good to be here, Rose, still working at the farm. Ha! Okay, sweetheart, we'll see you later. And then, anybody else? Okay, here Morris added, blockchain is a digital ledger in which transactions made in Bitcoin or another cryptocurrency are recorded chronologically and publicly. That's it. Okay, so the blockchain is a public ledger that records everything. Right, guys? So if we don't have any questions, I think we're done here. Thank you so much, guys. It was good. I'm so excited. I love Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin because I know it's going to help somebody, because I have made so much money from Bitcoin. Guys, I'm telling you, I have made money from Bitcoin. Okay, so I understand the investment, I understand the risks, and I understand the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we'll be going through that this week. Okay, so I'm very excited because I know there's somebody who's watching who is going to start making money very soon from Bitcoin. Okay, guys. Annie, how are you? Nice joining me. Annie, you still need to do my makeup. Remember, she's very good in makeup, guys. She's so brilliant. So Next time probably should do my makeup and then we'll give you some tips. Okay guys, so that's all for tonight. Remember, tomorrow we'll be discussing Bitcoin investments, how to make money, how to make a passive income. It's really exciting, guys. The sky is not the limit when it comes to making money from Bitcoin. You can make thousands of dollars every month if you know how to do it right. Okay, so I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Miley says your hair is beautiful. Thank you, Miley. Danisa, thanks. I'm very much interested in this. We'll be following you closely and invest. You will not regret it, I promise you. You will not regret it. So, like, I'm just going to tell you guys straight up about if it's fake, if it's a 419. I will tell you, because we've lost money. We have lost so much money, so much Bitcoin investing in fake platforms that just crashed and went off with people's money. Okay, and then we did a research. We went deep into this thing until we found a way to make sure it's a legitimate company. So we did background checks, because we said we know there's a genuine way of making money through Bitcoin, and we found the solution. We found the key of how to identify a real platform from a scam platform, and we will discuss that tomorrow. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're just joining us, you have to watch from the beginning so you can get everything. Okay, love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna make money from Bitcoin. We are gonna do this thing together. We're not leaving anybody behind. It's time to make money, and it's possible with Bitcoin. Okay guys, thanks a lot. Bye. Okay, sorry, before I log off, Richard says it's no longer popular. Be careful, you might lose your money. Yes, that's the fear that people have about Bitcoin, which is very unreal. Okay, and if you're saying it's no longer popular, it's because you're not involved in the Bitcoin circles. If you are involved in the Bitcoin circles, you know how popular it is. It is so popular that Richard Branson has got his own mining company called Bitfury, and it is one of the top 10 mining companies in the world. So Richard Branson is not going to put half his finances to buy Bitcoin mines. JT Fox has invested millions into Bitcoin mining. In fact, we've bought a Bitcoin mine from JT Fox. Okay, because we know JT Fox, we know he's real, we know, he's not going to scam us and run away with our money. Okay, his own Bitcoin is called Bitsun. We've got a Bitcoin mining machine from JT Fox. So this thing about you might lose all your money, blah, 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 this is what we are going to be talking about tomorrow. Okay, so we will know how to differentiate between a scam website and a legitimate website. We're going to do that tomorrow. So thank you, Richard. I hope you join us tomorrow, Richard, so that we can discuss your concerns in more detail. Okay, guys? So watch from the beginning to learn how to create your wallet and where to buy your Bitcoin. Thank you so much, and God bless you.